In Bounty Train, you will take control of a railroad empire and steer to success while the American Civil War unfolds around you. You can learn more about the background and the basics of Bounty Train in our last video. In this video, we will go into the details of how the different levels of gameplay in Bounty Train work together. The top level is the map on which you pick routes for your train to travel. You can see the cities, the railroads in between, who has control over a city and which buildings and services you might find there. And you might get an idea about dangers lurking for you en route. You decide where to go and how fast to travel. You can adjust your speed via the coal consumption. If you're going slower, you will save money on coal, but some quests will put you on a tight schedule. You won't be able to travel just anywhere either. You have to buy licenses for each route. And finally, you're standing with different groups like bandits or the military might decide about whether you are welcome in a new city at all. On the next level of gameplay, you can buy and sell goods on the marketplace of each city. Here you can also refill your tender with coal, although you can choose to have it delivered automatically. Keep in mind that prices might change in between visits, because of events in the Civil War causing shortages, for instance. You only get the correct prices when comparing the value of goods if you have a subscription to a newspaper in the cities where you want to buy or sell. Otherwise, the list shows the prices as they were the last time you visited the location. At the station, passengers, helpers and quest givers wait for a train, and you can talk to them to get a little more information about them. The buildings offer different services or sell special goods. A gunsmith produces weapons. Hospitals are places where your injured hirelings can heal, and city halls and post offices collect quests for you. Over time, you will get the chance to buy your own businesses, which will produce goods or money. So keep an eye out for auctions offering up manufactories, hotels or stores. The investment will pay off. One of the most interesting places in each city will be the depot, where you can buy new engines and trailers with the offers changing from city to city. Which engines and which carriages you buy will decide which and how much goods you can transport. But passengers will need seats and won't just settle for a cargo trailer. Build your train to suit your needs, since every new purchase will be an important investment. Keep in mind that you can have the trailers repaired and upgraded in the depot too. During your travels, problems can and will arise. Bandits might spring a trap on you, or American Indians could attack following the train on horseback. For these scenes, the game will switch to a real-time strategy mode. You will control your own character, but also potential helpers and passengers. Having taken on gunslingers as hirelings will pay off now. Position them in places where they can shoot attackers outside, but still profit from cover themselves. Green cones show the potential line of sight, but you also get information about the chance to hit an enemy and whether an enemy is actually courageous enough to board the train. So stay ready to defend your train in close combat if necessary. At the same time, someone has to shovel coal, otherwise the train won't move and you will be easy pickings. Although sometimes bandits will also place obstacles on the tracks to slow you down. A nice trick is using the steam whistle to scare off horses and keep attackers from boarding the train. And if everything goes too fast for you, you can pause the game and take your time to plan ahead. Your trailers will take damage if they get shot at, or if you put too much strain on them. By taking turns too fast, for instance, although you get an advance warning for those at the top of the screen. Just keep an eye on your speed to never go too fast or too slow. You can always adjust it with the red lever in the bottom right. Luckily, you can use your hirelings to repair damage, heal each other and use items. One of the most important tasks is to douse fires before they can spread and engulf a whole carriage in flames. Some wares might also be flammable, like alcohol or oil, and should be protected from flames under any cost. You have to manage all these different tasks at the same time and use the skills of your crew effectively to get out of these fights with both your skin and your wares intact. If your hirelings survive these adventures, they learn from them. They advance like characters in a role-playing game and learn new skills that will be of use to you, so take good care of them. They also have slots for items so you can prepare them for different tasks. If you manage and lead a good team, react quickly and keep a cool head during fights and chases, juggle prizes and goods, and fulfill quests, you will successfully conquer the West on steel tracks in Bounty Train.